crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
This is meant to be for entertainment purposes only. Thank you.
And what is up? Welcome back to another episode of the Blockchain Brew Show, where T Square has a really fuzzy chair.
Yeah, and smash that golden like button, guys. Sorry, my camera is like hooked up to my couch, actually, my phone. So once I start moving, good. Hey guys, got the subscribe bell, ring a ding ding, and you ring a ding ding, and with that bell, you can find us over there on YouTube. But over there in Kick and Rumble, right there, you can smash that like, subscribe to us over there, and I see you guys over there on X. Yes, hit that heart, touch Trent right in his banana zone. If you find that heart, you know where it's at. Welcome in, guys, to the Blockchain Brew Crew. Today, I have me a Coca-Cola because I'm hydrating with sugar and pure carbohydrates.
I do remember that, Vision. I do remember you said Pepe go into top 20. Let's see where it is right now on CoinMarketCap. Now, to be fair, let's see.
Also, Trent, if you're on my phone, I cannot see the comments.
Oh, yes, I know. So Vision, I'll tell you right now. Let me just get this up.
Vision, I just put a short in on Pepe. It may or may not play out, but I hope it does.
Yeah. Well, it's a beautiful short. We'll look at it here in a little bit. So Vision was basically saying, he said, where is he at? He said, "Ha," and I quote, "Ha ha 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 ha." I'm up 340K on Pepe. I told y'all, should have listened. And then I said, "Congrats, Vision. Hey, congrats. I'm not tripping. LOL." He said, "Haha, thank you." You know what I'll do? Show comments on stage. There we go. And he said, remember I said Pepe go in the top 20. I do remember you said that. And here's the thing. Right now it's still at 35 after being up 54%, which I think is, unsustainable. It's not going to continue to outperform the market that much. It may go into the top 20. It very well may. I know before I might have knocked that idea. And I'm pretty sure, if I can clarify my statement a little bit, I I don't think that it will secure a permanent place in the top 20. That's my position on that. I don't think that
As permanent as Doge or not?
no, not
Because
no.
Doge will probably get bumped out, right? You think?
I don't know if Doge will ever get bumped out of the top 20. You know, or if it does, it's going to be like, you know, 2030 when it does. But yeah, I just don't see it securing a place in the top 20. Piercing into the top 20 from time to time. Sure, I can see that, even though that's still a big jump from where we are right now. You know, I would be amiss to say that that's not possible. We got Thomas B in here saying, if you're doing a short on Pepe right now, you may as well burn the money. I would have waited a little. Well, we'll look at it. We'll look at it here.
Well, you also, Thomas, you're probably looking at the longer time frame, because I'm still bullish on Pepe, but there's no reason why I can't scalp something.
Yeah. Envision says, nah, ADA, H-Bar, Crow, all of these will fall out of the top 20.
I don't think Hedera will, or Crow.
Or Cardano. Out of the top 20?
Or Cardano, yeah.
Out of the top 20? Like, that's wild. That's wild. You know, ADA is about as beat up as it's going to get right now. And it's still in the top 10 by altcoins. I mean, yeah, it's still in the top 10 on CoinMarketCap, period. But if you erase, you know, if you exclude Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the stables, then Cardano is, let's see.
Well,
number
also
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cardano is number 6 if you do that. So I don't know, man. Like, Cardano is about as beat up as it's going to get, and it can't get knocked out of the top 10. Let alone the top 20. That's wild. And
ADA went up so dang fast too. You gotta remember, it did like 1,000x from like for its price. I mean, even at 20 cents, it's significantly up from like its 0.003, like it was previously at, you know, last bull run. So it's still way, way, way up. And Hedera has a really good ETF coming out for it. There's lots of money inflow, and same with Crow. Crow's come with huge, massive partnerships.
I don't disagree with you, Vision, that, you know, ADA, if we, you know, if the bearishness in this market prolongs, you know, 20 to 30 cents, I don't necessarily disagree with that, but that's really just a double bottom of the last bear market. And, you know, that's macro, that's not a bad thing. Pepe, you know, you're saying these are all still down from 2021, LOL, and LOL is meant to be a dig, I think, and that's fine, but so is Ethereum.
So is Pepe. Just saying.
Yeah. You know, it's just the market is shifting, and to just say, hey, what's up, Joe?
What's up, Joe?
To just say that something is down from 2021 is a weird way of. It's a weird way of like, you know, it's a weird way of like making your capstone point. You know, it's a weird way of hammering through your thesis. You know, when we're in a shifting market like this, and he says, actually, Pepe is up versus most of the altcoins from 2021.
Well, that also, money shifts from one to another. Also, Pepe was like one of the first ones up in 2021. It also depends on the time zone of when Pepe was up compared to everything else, but they all kind of take turns. And meme coins did really well.
Times in this market where Pepe is where Pepe was down versus major alts, and also, I mean, I haven't looked at the chart. I don't know. I could be wrong, but let's look at Pepe against BTC on the chart, and let's see what that looks like. I don't, you know, right now it might look good, but let's zoom out. I don't think it looks better than any other altcoin. But
Well, you also looked. Pepe has its green dot in the weekly, but everything else had a green dot in the weekly. You know.
yeah, for sure. Let's see here. I'm gonna do a little pour, a little bigger than yesterday's pour, of Colonel E.H. Taylor small batch. This one's bottled in bond, 100 proof, 50%. Old-fashioned copper distillery. If you know, you know. That was the original name of the Buffalo Trace, the modern Buffalo Trace distillery.
Are you celebrating?
No, I'm just just enjoying it.
You're celebrating that Pepe's up.
Sure. I will chart Pepe right now for you.
So
guys.
I think the hard thing is about saying that Pepe is better than everything else is like, look at Bless. You know, like for example, Bless outperformed the entire cycle like 2 or 3 times. Now it's down. You know, it's like you can't just pick and choose when your coin's pumping. Well, I told you guys my coin was the best. Well, your coin's pumping right now. You know, it kind of rotates.
Yeah. So, look here, and I know I said I'm going to chart Pepe. I'm going to do it here in a second. But we talked about this last night. Here we are on the daily chart, and we have this rounded top. Almost like a little inverse cup and handle, but we have this rounded top here, and these trend lines that Luxalgo is drawing. You see the white trend line right here. I'll move it around for you. Okay, we are currently bullishly breaking that trend line. So yesterday I said we have one of 2 routes, in my opinion, to come down to 78,000, right? And the first route is to actually break bullishly above this trend and go up and retest $94,000, which, the hyperwave is still not oversold or overbought down here on Luxalgo. It's at 74 right now. Overbought is at 80, and it's getting there, but it's not looking like it's going to abruptly stop. Now the money flow is curving
Big
up.
trend.
Oh yeah.
I'm still reminiscing on the Pepe segment.
Yeah.
Remember actual Pepe in the chat, and him and John did not overly see eye to eye on Crow to Pepe, but then Crow started taking off and destroying Pepe and leaving the dust, and Pepe stopped coming back in, and now Pepe's taking off, but Crow's in the dust. You know, and also we have to get out of the mindset that we're enemies. We want all to win together. It's not Pepe's better over Crow or Crow's better over Pepe. We're all working on creating a crypto space that's eco-friendly, that wants to build off each other. You know, I'd be totally happy if there was a crypto.com Pepe or a Pepe on the other way around, a Crow Pepe.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, unless it's Polkadot, if a member of the Brew Crew has a bag of anything that's up, I celebrate that. That's why I vision when you said, hey, I've made this much on Pepe. And that's why the first thing I said, hey, congratulations, man. And I mean that. I didn't I wasn't in that bag for those gains. I hope you take profits. I think you should. But I wasn't in that bag for those gains. But I genuinely mean it when I say, hey, good stuff. Congrats. Because I want all of us to win. We're not all going to win on the same exact pumps,
Exactly.
But yeah.
Not everything hits an all-time high the same day. If you wait for everything to hit all-time the same day, you're going to miss out on a lot of gains.
Yeah.
So sell all your Pepe and roll it into Cardano.
Hey, honestly, but so yesterday I said we had one of two routes
Not
down to
financial advice.
78K. One route was to, if we break bullishly above this downtrending line of resistance, which we are right now as we speak, we have closed a daily candle above it, and now we're continuing that. Then we can see a move up to 94, followed by a move down, an under over test of this line right here, followed by a move down to eventually 78K. The option B, which is not the one that's playing out, was that we would break bearishly above this uptrending line of support and then attempt a failed retest of this right here and then dump, right? And what I said yesterday was that option A is going to take longer than option B, right? Just because you have to account now for, if you move up to the mid 90s, anything like 92, 93, 94, then now you're adding on that extra time. I'm not saying that it's going to be the exact length of time that I'm drawing here on my arrows. I'm just drawing those. I can't tell you what day it's going to be. But what I can say with confidence is that the break up to about 94, followed by a rejection and eventually heading to 78, that's going to take longer to play out than option B, which was basically we break bearish out of this pattern and head straight there. So it is going to take a while now to get to 78K. I'm thinking, we play this out through all of January now. And then we see what happens at 78. So, yeah, that's where I'm at. So let's look at Pepe. T Square hit me up earlier and he said, what do you think about this short Pepe on the 1 hour, the 4 hour? And I said it looked beautiful because it does. I didn't take it myself just because the only reason I didn't is because Bitcoin is breaking bullish out of this trend right here. So I just kind of want to see what happens for a day or two before I make decisions about a short. Now let's go over to Pepe. And look, the reason why... Oh, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, too, like, trading is, like, basing it off the statistics. You can't win all your trades, but if it looks... the setup looks good, you got the levels you're looking for, you take the shot. And if you miss, you miss and you close it out. That's how traders make money,
Yeah, absolutely.
And they don't marry their bags. They trade what they see opportunity in. Right.
So look, here's the deal right now with Pepe. I'll start with the daily. Now T Square's trade is looking like, shorter time frame, but here's a trend line, right, on Luxalgo. Here's another trend line. I love this about Luxalgo. It's constantly giving you these converging trend lines. I find them super helpful. Now, the thing is, on the daily, the hyperwave is extremely overbought. So, Vision, I congratulate you on your gains right now. I would hope that you're taking some of those. You have your hyperwave up here at 90, extremely overbought. Stochastic RSI is extremely overbought. Stochastic RSI is at 100 on the daily. How is it going to go up from here? How is it going to sustain an uptrend right here without
a little bit of a pullback to get some gas?
Yeah. Plus, you're getting these tweezer tops coming in on the daily. Now let's go down to the 4 hour. And here is where it gets really interesting. So you've taken out your
Switch your bar. Switch your bar, Des. Kai, give him the bar. Oh, sorry. I was talking about
Lux Algo gave you a and I didn't see this when it happened. It would have been a beautiful long. Lux Algo gave you a strong buy signal with a green trend catcher, and the minute that this let's see here, the minute that this thing broke bullish above this trend line on the 4 hour, I mean, it just absolutely flew. So now you have to think to yourself at this point, do you roll over and come all the way back to this trend line? Moving around for you here, right? Do you roll over and come down to that? I mean, it's not unlikely. You know, you on the 4 hour, the hyperwave is the hyperwave is at 99, and you have these two red triangles, these reversal signals, and stochastic RSI is at 100. I mean, and look, you have this series, not just tweezer tops, but this like cluster of tweezers here, these long wick reversals as you're hitting the take profit. You know, if you hit a take profit, by the way, these take profits are not meant for leverage. The ones that you're seeing here on Lux Algo, these take profits are meant for spot trading, which means that like you have to do greater percentage gains without leverage. Like the coin has to run without leverage to hit your take profit. And so if you're hitting a take profit,
take it
on Lux Algo, like what more do you want it to do? I mean, that's a serious question for all of us. Like, you know, this is a case study for all of us. Like, if it was my bag or your bag or someone else's bag that was doing this, like, it's hitting your take profit. What more do you want it to do right now? I'm not talking about
number go up. Everybody wants number go up.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Q4 2026 predictions. I'm not talking about 27, 28, or 2030 predictions. I'm talking about right now, what more do you want it to do? Then it's already done.
Hey, I just want to. A vision says it keeps going up. Trend is your friend till it's not, right? You can't just say it's gonna keep going up forever because the trend. That might be the trend till it's not. You know?
I mean, Bitcoin kept going up, like when it was at 126. I mean, everything keeps going up until it doesn't. You know, and also the fact that it keeps going up is there's actually a name for the, or an indicator for this in technical analysis. It's called the TD sequential, and the TD sequential, depending on which one you're using, you know, says that you shouldn't have more than like 9 or, you know, a different indicator says 13 bullish candles in a row before you correct that trend. So right now you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right now you're at 10 bullish candles in a row. I mean, if you add in this cluster back here, it brings you to that 13. So, you know, TD sequential theory says that you're not going to sustain a trend that's more than 13 bullish candles in a row without correcting. So again, it keeps going up, but there's a name for that. It's called TD sequential. Like what more do you want it to do?
I'm also, Crypto Face, he calls it, he said it was like roach season. That's how I've been trading too. So, I mean, I wait for I get my couple candles down and I get out. I'm not waiting for them to get maximum profit. And that's not what I'm going after. I'm going after, I see this profit here. It's low, it's a high likelihood of it playing out in my favor. Even if I don't get it right away, which, you can never expect to be able to enter a trade and instantly get it. You know what I mean? So the fact that it's about spotting your trades, managing your risk versus reward. And you know what? My bag, my whole bag isn't in this trade. Only like a small percentage, like 1-2%. So if you lose it, it's not breaking the bank.
And that's what you're supposed to do, is not completely enter or exit positions. So yeah, there's that. And again, going back to, and Pepe, might be the one exception to, one of the exceptions to this right now, and it probably is. But I just didn't get into the trade just simply based on the fact that that my strategy right now is to go with what is easier to predict, which is Bitcoin and Ethereum. And my strategy right now is to only short Bitcoin and Ethereum at good levels to short it. That's my strategy. And so because we're breaking above this trend line, I think we can go to the mid 90s before we start playing out our path to 78K. And I'd rather have a short in at 94 than I would at 91. I mean,
exactly.
So that's my strategy right now. I'm going to stick to it. But, Pepe looks like a beautiful scalp short to me, though. Maybe more than a scalp short too. I mean, that's something that you could leave open and just really do some damage with it over time. But keeping stuff open comes back to bite you too. So
roach season, take the money and go. Wait till you get a good entry point.
Right.
There's always going to be another one.
Right. Exactly.
Speaking of which, Trent, I sent you a screenshot that I should post in the Discord of a trade that I closed out at 24% gains, and we talked about it yesterday on the show. And some people may or may not have judged me for it, but it did play out, and I won that trade. Very, very handsomely rewarded with that.
Yeah.
That was a Zora. I don't know if you were able to pull that up, Trent, and kind of go over it. I'm sure you'll be able to recognize the scalp that I made.
Yeah.
Guys, and that was a scalp on lower leverage. Like, I think it was like 4 or 5 leverage.
Yeah.
Zora. And again, it was only like 1-2% of my bag.
Right. So, here it is on the 4-hour. I'm looking at the right thing, right? It's at a little over 4 cents.
ZORA.
Yeah. You were shorting this, or?
I longed it.
Oh, you longed it. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I mean, you have a 4-hour chart, buy signal on Lux Algo, green trend catcher. Take profit is still above you. However, you have this resistance above you as well. So
which is one of the reasons why I closed the trade. I saw in my trade that there was potential of getting more out of it, but I'm roach season, get in and out, man. I was up 25%. What's it if I could have got 35%? Am I being too greedy if I'm risking my 25%? Yeah, I think so. So I took my 25 and I left.
And then that was several hours ago, and now come to find out, like, it was probably the absolute best time, because you got stochastic RSI looking to cross bearish. You've got the red triangle reversal signal here on Lux Algo, and the hyperwave is above 80 up here. It's at 85 right now. So it's overbought and it's heading into resistance. So yeah, beautiful move. Take your profit and go.
Take and go, man.
Let's see here.
Yeah, because when I was looking at it too, Trent, I was all like, I think it was the peak of like the 15-minute time frame when I took my profits, and I was like, if I want to stay in this, I'm gonna have to withstand a retest before it jumps back in. I'm like, well, why don't I just close it? If I find a good entry, I can get back in. If not, then I can just take my money and move.
Yes, sir.
Move on
Now,
to a Pepe short.
Guys, a couple things to go over here. Guys, when you trade with our link on BTCC, let me share this tab. You can get a 10% deposit bonus on your first deposit over 500 USDT. Okay, so you deposit anything above $500 and you're going to get a 10% deposit bonus on that. So you deposit $10,000, you get $1,000. You get 40% lower trading fees and no KYC, no VPN. And then let's come over here, share this tab instead. If you trade with our link on BYDFi, then you get $129. This is a trading volume reward bonus, and you can get up to $10,000 in rewards based on trading volume. Not only that, come over to our Discord, and if you are
there was a long signal for Pepe in there.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll have to scroll back up to that. So if you are, if you have a BYDFi account with our link that has at least $100 in it, you can get access to our VIP trading signals in our Discord. These are aggregated from top ROI traders on BYDFi's exchange, and they give you swing signals, scalp signals, and market analysis every day. So the Pepe, it gave you Pepe yesterday at 9:28 p.m. and that played out beautifully. And then let's look at the market analysis. And yesterday at 9:23, it gave a market analysis on Pepe as well. It says Pepe is moving very fast right now. It has gone up. Look at that, Vision. Congrats, bro. Pepe
John says, when XRP hit $5,000. Well, I don't know if XRP will ever hit $5,000. That would be a good dream. Maybe we could go with $20. How's that? $20.
Well,
and I would say when the bull
out
goes.
$5 first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, market analysis on Pepe. This was yesterday at 9:23 p.m. Pepe is moving very fast right now. It's gone up more than 22%, which means a lot of traders are paying attention to it. Why are people so bullish? Strong price momentum. These, they're in Singapore doing this. I just think it's funny that it said, oh, never mind. They had it right. I thought it just said, why people bullish? I was like, dang, that Singaporean syntax is really coming through. But anyways, strong price momentum. The price is clearly moving upward. High attention. Many people are talking about Pepe on social media, which often attracts more buyers. Leading the market, Pepe is rising faster than many other coins, which can sometimes signal that more altcoins may follow. What to be careful about. It's overheated. There you go, Vision. Take some profits. It's overheated. The price has gone up very quickly, so a short-term pullback is likely. Big players may be selling. Some large traders appear to be taking profits. High volatility. The price can move up or down very fast. And this is the thing.
Trent, can I say one thing?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just want to say, John Dude 29, thank you for coming on in. If you haven't been subscribed and you really want to help support the channel, please become our 681 subscriber, because like Trent and I always say, YouTube's a hard grind, and man, it does feel real good when we get somebody who follows us and likes what we have to say. You wonder how high Pepe is going to go. I think it's due for a pullback. In fact, if you look at the 15 minutes over the last hour, it has been pulling back, and there might be even, I would expect the next couple of hours to see more pullback. I don't know if it's done pumping, because that's such a high bullish engulfing candle on the daily. I figure you'll have a short-term pullback, maybe tomorrow to today, and then it'll probably continuing up.
Yeah. Yeah, and John, like he said, when you subscribe to the channel, you might not be subscribing to the biggest, the biggest, the best, or the brightest crypto community on YouTube, but you're definitely subscribing to the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube. And you also touch T-Square right in his heart.
What's my name say?
Sorry, right. You touch T-Square right in his banana zone, which just happens to be his heart.
Do you happen to see my name?
I gotta get those back on here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways, this is the sentence right here that has me, locked into my strategy of just shorting Bitcoin and Ethereum until the trend ends. Reason why is like high volatility. The price can move up or down very fast on a lot of altcoins. So it's just, that's the thing to be worried about. Simple takeaway, Pepe looks strong and is leading right now, but it's risky to buy after such a big pump. For beginners, it's usually safer to wait for a pullback rather than chasing the price. I mean, like, the sooner that you learn this lesson in crypto, the better it's going to be for you. And the sooner you learn this lesson in life, the better it's going to be for you. What do they say? Comparison is the enemy, or comparison is the thief of contentment, or comparison is the thief of joy. The reason why is you can't be truly content if you're comparing yourself to, I don't know, it doesn't even have to be someone on the internet. If you're comparing yourself to, someone in your own circle of life that you do life with, so-and-so just did this, and that hasn't worked out for me, and I'm going to chase, what they did. So-and-so just bought a house, and that might not be the right decision for you at this moment. It's just those sorts of things, like chasing something that you see happening in someone else's life is just not good for your spiritual health. You can't be content if you're constantly comparing yourself to others. And if you can't be content, you can't have joy. So like, this is a life lesson. It's not just a crypto lesson, but it is a crypto lesson. Like, the sooner you learn this, the better. Don't chase pumps. Like, don't do it. And if it's something you do, stop doing it. So yeah, strong move, but caution is important, as always. Let's see. I got your back. I've been subbed. Hey, thank you, John. We appreciate it. This we think that this community really has the potential to do some big things. So yeah. Let's see here. We went a little bit out of order today. If someone still has a coin that they want us to chart, we'll do that. Go ahead and drop it. And in the meantime, I'll give people some time to do that. And I'm going to come over here and share this tab instead. We have a Crypto in America newsletter that came out on New Year's Eve. Senate sets markup date for market structure legislation. Senators have landed on January 15th for the highly anticipated event. So that's just the markup. This is not going to be signed on Trump's desk on January 15th. If the markup's happening on January 15th, it might not be signed until the end of January, which, what did I say on the Bitcoin chart? Like, I think that we're looking at a corrective move, down to 78K, taking basically all of January to play out. It's going to be, which it's already been moving sideways. So it's going to be a long, grueling, road of boredom, which is why you come here to the Brew Crew, because like we're hydrated, and it doesn't just have to be about drinking. Like, whatever that thing is in your life that makes crypto fun for you while it's boring, like that's why someone should come to this show. It's just, I do believe that. So let's see. Senators on the Banking Committee have landed on Thursday, January 15th, for a highly anticipated markup of crypto market structure legislation that has been in the works for more than 3 months. Crypto in America has learned. Digital Chamber CEO Cody Carborn hinted at the January 15th date during his appearance on our Crypto in America live show on December 19th, and several sources have now confirmed it. However, it remains unclear whether members and staff have reached enough common ground over the Christmas break to support a bipartisan markup where both Republicans and Democrats feel comfortable voting yes. Previous attempts to schedule the markup in 2025 fell apart amid disagreements over how to regulate DeFi, which tokens should be treated as securities versus commodities, and whether stablecoin issuers should be permitted to offer rewards to users, issues that have been the subject of continuing negotiations since Congress broke for recess on December 19th. The legislation could technically clear the Banking Committee without Democratic support if Republicans vote in lockstep, but passage on the Senate floor would be a heavier lift. Once merged with the Senate Agriculture Committee's portion of the bill, it would still need 60 votes to invoke cloture and debate before it can pass, making Democratic buy-in essential. This is why I'm saying, like, guys, February at least, probably.
Did you respond to John?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
Oh, thank you, John, for getting our back. So I appreciate it, man.
Yes, sir. Before the recess, Banking Committee Chair Tim Scott said that the strong progress had been made with Democrats. Several industry leaders who attend a bipartisan meeting with committee members echoed that optimism, saying they felt confident about where the bill stood heading into the new year. Holiday headline roadmap. Grayscale is seeking SEC approval to convert its BitTensor trust into an ETF, giving traditional investors access to BitTensor, a blockchain project focused on decentralizing AI. President Trump's social media company, Truth Social, announced plans to distribute a new security token with rewards for its shareholders using Crypto.com's native Chronos blockchain. Shout out CrowFam. It also launched 5 American-made ETFs on the New York Stock Exchange, focused on security and defense, real estate, energy technology, and iconic American companies. Bitwise filed for 11 crypto strategy ETFs, including Aave, Hyperliquid, SWI, BitTensor, Uniswap, and Zcash. That's interesting. That's interesting. If you saw our interview with Wally, who is Mr. W, who is an executive at Bitwise, and he was talking about why privacy coins are going to continue to be a force in this space. And what Bitwise filing a Zcash ETF. Privacy tokens were the best performing crypto asset class of 2025. Wow. I'm sure probably due to Zcash specifically, but led by Zcash, which is up over 600% year to date. Self-custody provider Trust Wallet confirmed that 2,596 wallets were affected in a $7 million hack and pledged to reimburse all losses, citing thousands of false or duplicate claims and the need for strict verification. Wow. Dang, Trust Wallet. That's a big hit.
Well, they were. You talking about the hack?
Yeah.
They themselves weren't hacked. You know that, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
How
But
much?
still.
What number? How much were they hacked for? 'Cause
7 million.
It was the browser extension that was hacked.
Yeah. But that's still not good because browser extensions are the primary
Sure.
form of hot wallet that people use.
Sure, but the 7 million, I don't think is that big a number, to be honest with you. I mean,
It's not. Yeah.
and now they have hash, and that they probably updated because I was listening to the guy talk on Brian Armstrong about this, and they all talk to each other like they're on their own thread on Telegram, pretty basically telling each other how they were hacked, what they did to patch it, so now that patch is patched for all of them.
Yeah.
They said hackers don't talk like that with each other compared to that they do.
Guys, if you are looking for a girlfriend, Sam Bankman-Fried's ex is might be on the market here. Caroline Ellison, former girlfriend of Sam Bankman-Fried, is scheduled for early release on January 21st, 2026.
I heard that she's into some pretty serious stuff too.
What do you mean by serious stuff?
Yeah, I don't know.
According to the U.S. Bureau of Prisons, following her cooperation in the FTX case. So, guys, let's see here. Caroline Ellison.
Reaper. Oh no, wait, that's a pepper.
So if you are
A freak in bed.
if you are looking for a girlfriend, then this girl here, Caroline, is might just be looking for a strapping young lad here.
Are you sure it's not Carolyn?
I'm pretty sure it's Caroline. Yeah. But if you're under 6 feet tall, she won't date you. Only if your name's Sam.
Yeah, she has a bad experience with Sam's.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. So you're still out of luck.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, let's see here. So she's getting out of the slammer. The SEC's crypto-friendly deputy director of the Division of Corporation Finance, Cicely Lamoth, announced her retirement after contributing to several. Why do I care about this?
I know, right? Like this person that we've never heard of before is retiring.
Yeah, come on. Okay, this looks like some more stuff I don't care about. Let's see. Okay, a note from the team. This is nice. Thank you, team. We want to sincerely thank all of our subscribers for supporting us this year as we continue to build crypto in America into a trusted and recognized media brand within the crypto space. Since our launch in March, we've recorded 47 episodes featuring some of the industry's most influential voices, grown our newsletter subscriber base, and built our X account to over 17,000 followers, launched a successful Friday live show, and helped shape the crucial conversations of the crypto industry's biggest year yet. We can't wait to do it all again with you in 2026. Happy New Year. Guys, I really like this newsletter. It's going to be the go-to place, I believe, for keeping up with all things at the intersection of crypto and legislation. And so I'm excited to be covering it so much on our show, because I think you're going to see more and more crypto YouTubers reading this thing in the coming years, and we were doing it first. So there you go. Let's see here. I haven't seen anyone put any more coins in, and viewership would say that we can call it a wrap. So
Cool. Perfect.
Oh, I have the comments over here, so I'll thank everyone, and then you can sign us off.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you, John Hood. Thank you, Vision Post Fat Boy. Thank you, Joe from Trade Intuition. Thank you, Thomas B. And of course, thank you to the OG, the one and only, Axe 221, previously known as John 316. And there you go, guys. Thank you to everyone who supports us and makes this community what it is every day. At most days at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So there you go.
Guys, thank you for being part of the Blockchain Brew Show. We'll be back tomorrow at some random time because tomorrow is Saturday and I work Saturday because of New Year's through my schedule off. So we'll be around some point in time. So thank you for showing up today.
Peace.
Later. Stay blessed.